Hello everyone, welcome back to your own channel, Quantum Math. We were doing the second chapter, banking, and this is the third video of the same chapter. In this video, we will try to cover the finding rate of interest using the same formula of interest and maturity value, what we have derived in the first and second videos. And now we will use the same one to find the rate of interest. These are called reverse problems where we are finding other variables of the formula. Okay, so the first learning objective will be rearranging the RD formula to solve for rate of interest. Similarly, we'll find the other variables as well. Maybe we will do it in the later part or the next video. Identify when maturity value is given versus when interest is given, and solving systematic reverse problems step by step, and checking answers by substituting back. These are the learning objectives for this video. So reverse engineering. In this video, the bank doesn't tell you the interest rate. It's your job to find it. So you will be given P, N, and either interest or the maturity value. So you have to solve for the R, which is the rate of interest. It's like being a little bit of mastering the formula. So let's begin with the first formula. Formula will be the same, which is I equal to P into N into N plus 1 divided by 2 into 12 multiplied by R by 100. So how will you do that? For example, if it is given, we have interest formula, that is interest equal to P multiplied by N into N plus 1 divided by 2 multiplied by 12 multiplied by R by 100. R by 100. This is something we are finding out. Rate of interest. Rest everything will be given. So if such a problem is given, you have to keep this R here is only, and rest everything else, send it to the other side. So what happens here? 2 into 12 into 100 is 24 into 100. 2400 goes up. 2400 into I. 2400 multiplied by I divided by P is here in multiplication. So it will come in division. That is, numerator becomes denominator. Also, N into N plus 1 were there in numerator. So here N into N plus 1 become fine. So that will be your formula to find out the R value. Is it clear? Simple. First, you need to remember this formula for interest. Once you have this formula, you can definitely find what is P, what is N, whatever given. You can modify the formula to find out whatever is not given in the problem. Make sense? But okay. So now we'll do first problem of this video. This is Shahrukh opened an RD account, deposited to 800 per month. So P value is how much? What is given? First you need to find out. Whatever given information is there, you need to find out. That is P value is how much? Rupees 800, right? Then you have N, which is 1.5 years, nothing but 18 months. You can write 1.5 years as 18 months. Because the formula is in months, we will not change anything in the formula. We'll try to keep it as it is and use months. And the revised, he received 15,084 at maturity. The maturity value NV will be 15,084. So all these things are given, but we have to find out what is the rate of interest. So you can use the formula which we have derived just now, R equal to 2400 I divided by P into N plus 1. If you remember this, well, otherwise you use this formula only, which we have to remember, and substitute values and find R. Both are okay. There is no issue with anything. So let's find R equal to 2400 multiplied by I divided by P into M into N plus 1. Thus, so the rate of interest would be 2,400 multiplied by I. What is I here? I is interest. How much interest they have yielded? How to get that I value? By getting first, what is the total amount deposited? Total deposited is how much? Total deposited equal to into N, right? 800 multiplied by 18. If you multiply 800 into 18, you will get the total deposited value. And interest will be how much? Total deposited value, paid value minus, sorry, maturity value minus the total deposit. What is the maturity value minus the total deposit? So if you multiply 18 into 8, what will you get? 14,400. So this will become 14,400 interest will be equal to 14,400 minus. So again, I'm getting confused here. Values 15,084 minus 14,400. So if I subtract, I get how much? I get 684. 684 rupees is the interest after 1.5. So now interest is here. Multiply it, 2,400 multiplied by interest, that is 684 divided by, P value, that is 800 multiplied by, N is 18 into 19, N plus 1. So two zeros gets cancelled, 8 ones, 8 thrice, 24. And I guess 18 and 684 also get cancelled. You need to check for whether 18 or 19. Okay. You do the calculation. So you will get a value here, which is, after doing everything, you will get, okay, 6%. So rate of interest will be 6%. This is the final answer. You do the calculation. I hope you know how to divide and multiply properly. So after that, answer will be easily achievable. Got it? Yeah. So now, a similar problem, you can pause the video and you can do the problem here. And very similar problem. You have to find the rate of interest. Use the same formula and try to get the answer. I will write the answer. You do it. This is also 6% of rate of interest. I hope you got the correct answer. Moving on, Mr. Richard has a recurring deposit for 3 years at 7.5%. Here, rate of interest is given. He gets 8325 as interest at maturity. This is not the maturity value. This is the interest at maturity. Find the monthly deposit first of all and the maturity value. These are two problems. Very simple problem, right? Whatever is given here, first of all, whatever given values are there. 3 years means N value is 36 months. N is 36 months. Then you have rate of interest, which is equal to 7.5% per annum. And he gets interest. Interest is how much? 8325 is the interest one. And we need to find out what is the monthly deposit and the maturity value. How much he was paying, which is P into N. Monthly deposit, what is P value? And what is the maturity value, which is NV. These are the two things we are finding out. Got it? So now it's very simple. First, finding the monthly deposit. Monthly deposit you will find out by using the formula, interest formula. What is interest formula? I equal to P into N into P multiplied by N into N plus 1 divided by 2 into 12, 2 into 12 multiplied by R by 100, R by 100. This is the formula we'll use. Okay, so you have everything here. N into N plus 1 you don't have, I guess. Interest you know. So you have to write interest as E325 equal to, you don't know P. You know N, 36 into 37, N plus 1 divided by 2 into 12 multiplied by 7.5 divided by 100. But 100. Got it? So here everything goes back side and P remains on the right hand side. After multiplying and calculating, you will get P value as, let me know guys if you find any problem in solving such calculations. We can have a dedicated video on doing such calculations, because if we go on doing this here, the video will become so long. That's why I am writing directly the P value here. That is 2000 rupees. The monthly deposit, what Mr. Richard was doing was rupees 2000. Now, after finding the monthly deposit P, what we need to find out? Maturity value. Maturity value is nothing but your P into N, what you have deposited for N months, plus the interest which you have got. Got it? So here, P into N is 2000 multiplied by what is number of months? 36. So this will become 72,000 plus 8325. 8325. So this becomes 80,000 320 now. So what is the maturity value he gets? 80,325. So this is the final answer. This is the P value. This is the maturity value. All right. Clear? Great. Moving on to the last section of today's problems. In grade 10, you have this assertion, reason, example problems as well. So what is assertion? For example, if it is given Suniti deposits 1600 per month for 1.5 years at 10% per annum, she gets 31,000 on maturity. Is it correct or not? We need to find out. And for that assertion, the reason given is correct or not. Maturity value is given by MV equal to P into N minus simple interest. Is this correct? Just now we found out that maturity value is P multiplied N plus I, not minus I. So reasoning is not correct. However, we need to check whether assertion is correct or not. Let's see if assertion is correct or not. Here, deposit 1600 per month. P value is 1600. And number of months, how many? 18. And rate of interest is 10%. And she gets how much? 31,000. Is this calculation correct or not? Let's find out. Let's find the interest first. Interest equal to P into N into N plus 1, 1600 multiplied by N into N plus 1 divided by 2 multiplied by 12 multiplied by rate upon 10 divided by 100. So if I do all these calculations, what I'll get? I'll get yes. I'm getting the same answer, which is 2280. If I add 2280, if I add 2280 to P into N, I will get 31,080. So since I am getting the same 31,080. However, the reason for getting that answer is wrong. So which option will you select? Both A and B and are true. Both A and R are true? No. Both A and R are true? No. A is true, but R is false. C option is correct here. Got it? This is how you do assertion reasoning problems. So I hope this video makes sense. If you find any difficulties or anything you want me to improve, let me know. I'll bring it on in the next video itself. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have liked it, just smash the like button, share it with your friends if you really care for them, and subscribe to the channel for more and more. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.